everyone, I'm your fave nurse B. I'm on the bounty ball still, but today I want to talk about something that is personal, but it's not like something I wouldn't talk about. I just haven't brought it up yet. But it basically, I did not know how to read, you all. So I was in the 4th grade. Like, I did not know how to read, and the reason why I'm doing this video and the reason why I do any of my videos is because my goal on my platform here is to encourage you all as much as I possibly can to get you to where you want to be in life. If you already where you want to be, is to keep pushing you more and more to stay there, or to move further and to do everything that you want to do in life as it pertains to your education and your career, even if you don't even want to go into nursing. I just feel like I know that we all can get to where we want to be in life. Like there's nothing that's really holding us back but ourselves. I know it's like so cheesy, but you all, a lot of things from our past, from our childhood, that we did or didn't do, or that we did or did not know, it creeps on us. It gets to us so much in adulthood, and it just can really it can really hamper your growth. It could stunt you from achieving your excellence. So anyways, in case you all are new to my channel, I'm your fave nurse B. I am an LPN at a long-term care facility. My official title is a charge nurse. So that's that. Now, like I said, I did not know how to read until I was in the 4th grade. So basically, like in elementary school, I remember being like in 3rd grade, and I would have to go like down to the the kindergarten or like 1st grade classes and like sit in their classes like to learn how to read, because I did not know how to read. And you all, when I was young, I was painfully shy. I was such a shy kid. I know you can't tell now with, you know, all my videos, but still I'm talking to myself essentially. So yeah, I was so shy when I was little, you all. Like it was so hard for me to talk like in classes. Like I don't know, I just didn't like people looking at me. I didn't like feeling stupid, and I felt stupid, and then it was just too much for me growing up. And then on top of that, I grew up in a single family home. So like my mom, you know, y'all know, like my mom, she had to work. She was 2 jobs at a time. You know, she didn't have a car. She was on a bus. She was just doing what she had to do. So I didn't have like that strong home, you know, but I always felt loved, but I just didn't have that. And people understand where I'm coming from. I remember being in 3rd grade. It was time for me to read. You know how the teacher, you know, it was your time. And I just could not do it. I didn't know how to read. I just was so scared. I just felt so stupid and so defeated. Like I was crying. Like I cried because I had to read. Yeah, it was horrible. It was and I felt so bad about myself. But I guess I never got held back. I just kept getting pushed into the system, pushed and pushed. And I remember I went to 4th grade, and here in St. Louis, I think they did this pretty much across the board in all the states. I hope this lighting is okay, y'all. I had to put on some orange lip. I was like, you know what, we're gonna be risky today. So they had this DSEG program, which basically they would ship us inner city black kids out here to the county, and basically it would just give us a better sense of education, which really, the DSEG program really messed up the city big time. Because if you think about it, if a neighborhood does not have kids going to the school, guess what? The school is going to close. And so that's basically what's been happening in St. Louis. Like, it's a big thing. It was an excellent school, I would definitely say that. But then when the kids get shipped out to the school, all the money goes out. So the money goes out of the neighborhoods in the city. So the cities get even more and more, you know, impoverished, and the schools that are still there become even more like messed up. But anyway, so my mom put me in this county school. And I felt like it really did help me. It was more diverse, and it was just like more interactive. I felt like at that point I was in my grade level, reading at my grade level. Like I was good. I don't know what snapped in me once I got into 4th grade, and being at that school, just seeing all these other students, and then like they would every time somebody got on honor roll, like they made a big deal out of it. And I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna do that. Like I'm going to get on the honor roll. Like I was like, I want to make my mom proud of me. And I remember, I know this was like not like, oh, why does everything have to be so racial? But you all, I live in St. Louis, Missouri. This is where Ferguson happened. This is where a child gets shot by a cop and the whole city goes ape. Like this is where it started, here in St. Louis, Ferguson, Missouri. So we are very very segregated city. If anybody ever comes to St. Louis, you will see it's extremely segregated. But, and not to the point where like old backwoods Mississippi type of segregated, but just, it's just, you can just look at it and tell the whole landscape of it all. But anyways, I would look and I'd be like, all these kids, like all the white kids are the ones that's getting on honor roll. None of the black kids get on honor roll. So I was like, you know what, like I'm about to change this. I'm about to be up there. I'm gonna represent. So like I worked so hard, yeah. And I remember getting on honor roll. I think I was in the 6th grade and I got on honor roll. I was doing really good, you all. And so from that point on, like, education has always been so important to me, so paramount. And if you all watch some of my other videos, you will know like I've had some setbacks in my education as far as like college. Part of the reason why I haven't been able to go to do my RN is because of stuff that happened when I was in college when I was younger. So it's just go watch other videos. I'll link them below. But I just wanted to do this video for you all out there who might have some type of learning disability, or maybe your child has learning disability, or you yourself just feel like, you know, dang, like I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. Like I wasn't really good in high school, or maybe I took a few classes at college and I didn't do well, or you just feel like you cannot do it. Y'all, I'm telling you, push through. Get a tutor. I have a video about getting your GED because I went and got my GED. Do that. Look at, it's plenty of people here on YouTube that know what they're talking about, who step by step will give you instructions on how to do different things, whether it be math, reading. I remember I was at school and this guy, like they was we were in the math lab and this dude was coming in, he was talking, and when he was like leaving, or at the point, I guess he was in there anyways, one of the employers was like, yeah, when he came, he really didn't even know how to do any type of addition or subtraction or nothing like that. Now he's in such and such class. I was just like, and this man was grown, like he was a grown man, like they was talking about how he didn't know how to do basic arithmetic, and here it is, he's probably like an intermediate algebra, but he stuck with it. He came in, he got himself where he needed to be, and he just met himself where he was at and said, okay, I'm gonna start from here. And he just kept on doing it. You know, like I said, I didn't know how to read really until the 4th grade is when I really became like scholarly. You know, it has always been my focus to further my education and to make sure that my daughter has a further education. So also just to be an inspiration or a guide for other people. And you all, I'm just an LPN, you know what I'm saying? But to come from where I came from, that's still an accomplishment for me. Just looking at my past and like being that kid in the 3rd grade crying because she got called on to read and I just could not read, and just feeling so stupid, you know what I'm saying? So I'm doing this video for you all just to give you like a little insight of where I came from. And one day I'm gonna be talking about how I didn't know how to read and now I'm a nurse practitioner or something like that, if that's the route I go. But anyways, I hope this was like some type of encouragement for you all. And let me know if you have any video requests or if you have any other questions. Remember, you can always send me an email, yourfavnurseB@gmail.com, if you have like one-on-one or personal questions. Also, you can DM me on Instagram at YourFavNurseB1, and make sure that you follow the Facebook group. It's a community of us all, CNAs, nurses, nursing students, all coming together, just talking about our lives, giving each other tips, things like that. It's everybody's included, even if you're not in the healthcare field yet, you know, you're included. It doesn't matter. I just want everybody to come together and help each other. So thank you all for watching. Peace.